Okoko bioko. Femi Gbajabiamila Gbajabia. Ah, bug. That's it. Femi, Chief of Staff to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, PBAT. His law license in the US that he's bragging about has been revoked in the US for corruption charges. They say that he stole a client's money and he violated the rules of the US bar. Now so. Now people like that, now they are our hems of affairs, now they are our governance and administrative structure. Now they control them. Former speaker, now chief of staff. You see, this how lion go take born goat before? Waiting. That's after Femi, we are waiting for Festus Keyamo. All of the crimes you have committed in various, you go to catch up. I know it doesn't have any bearing, You guys will still be present. We have living in a lawless country. You will continue to enjoy your loot and enjoy your corruption. To be corrupt, nothing happen. But God will continue to expose all of you after the other. All the connivance, all the combination, all the agreement, alliance will not run to run this country down. Now we cannot. I'm not going to blame Yahoo. Who get the greatest Yahoo? You steal client money now. Not be me talking. Now just listen to it. Listen to them. And share this video. You're not the fear. Let the video go round. Let them know we are aware. So all these things where they do for you in our story. Nothing. Imagine. When you were nobody, they practice law, you still client money. It's today okay. When I watch the video, I'm gonna share the video. According to the People Gazette, former Nigerian House Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila has been terminated as a licensed lawyer of the State Bar of Georgia in the United States after his corruption and ethical lapses have stripped acceptable threshold for members. The Nigerian politician, who currently serves as the Chief of Staff to President Bola Tinubu, himself a man of uncountable scandals, was ostracized from the prestigious body effective July 1st, 2020, according to records recently obtained by the Gazette. He was found to have stolen money from a client and also failed to pay his membership fees. Mr. Gbajabiamila's disgrace in the US underscores yet again the gulf between civilizations that exert fair and available instruments to foster accountability versus Nigeria, where transparently fraudulent, odious figures are in charge of the most consequential positions of authority. For several weeks, Mr. Gbajabiamila dodged the Gazette request for comment about his corruption and punishment in the US. Georgia's bar officials told the Gazette that Mr. Gbajabiamila's ordeal began when a client filed a grievance against him for theft. Mr. Gbajabiamila subsequently ignored the bar and stopped paying his fees and other membership obligations. On July 2nd, 2015, Mr. Gbajabiamila was suspended for 5 years. The suspension was finally approved as a permanent termination of his membership on July 1st, 2020. Mr. Gbajabiamila, who was admitted to the State Bar of Georgia on June 29, 2001, was the Speaker of the House of Representatives as at the time of his infractions in the US. In a unanimous decision on the 26th of February 2007, the Supreme Court of Georgia approved the suspension of Mr. Gbajabiamila for 36 months after he admitted stealing $25,000 from a client. He was reinstated after serving out his suspension, only for him to commit another infraction that led to his final dismissal. Mr. Gbajabiamila, who has been a member of the bar since 2001, admit that he accepted payment of $25,000 as settlement of a client's personal injury claims, deposited those funds in the attorney trust account in January 2003, failed to promptly disburse those funds to his client, withdrew those funds for his own use, closed the practice, and moved out of the country, the court said at the time. Mr. Gbajabiamila, who had been a federal lawmaker for nearly 4 years before the verdict, paid the money back in 2006, a year before the judgment, in order to get a lighter punishment, including being disbarred. Whereas Mr. Gbajabiamila has suffered the consequences of his known offenses in the US, which spanned from early aughts through 2020, his corruption in Nigeria has gone unpunished. In 2021, Mr. Gbajabiamila was among top lawmakers and government ministers who received heavy bribes from private businessmen to undercut local communities in passing the controversial 2021 law regulating the Nigerian hydrocarbon industry. Recently, he also faced allegations from within his own party that he received bribes to sell key government positions. A video produced by ruling All Progressives Congress Youth Wing accused him of unbridled corruption that could severely undermine Mr. Tinubu's administration. He is yet to deny the allegations, but some of his supporters accuse those behind the campaign as saboteurs. After spending the past 20 years as a federal lawmaker, House Speaker, and now President Tinubu's Chief of Staff, Mr. Gbajabiamila may not need to work again as a lawyer. He also has little to be ashamed of since he's on Tinubu's team. Looking at the characters serving with President Tinubu,